Good morning, folks. Bubba the Jewish Redneck Prepper back with you today. I got a message for you today from the love of my heart from me to you. I'm here to warn you, okay, about what many people take as customary, just vain customs and philosophy of man. Okay, I'm here to warn you, okay, about a very heathen and pagan holiday. Now, this is not for those who have a heart for evilness, for the love of things that are wrong. Okay, this video is made for those that have a ear that want to listen to the truth. This video is made for those that have a love for the truth. Not for those that's going to put me down and liars that support the celebration of pagan and heathen feast days. Okay? If you have an ear today, I would like to hear what the prophet Jeremiah has to say about the heathen. In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verses 1 through 5, it goes like this. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain, for one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. They deck it with silver and gold, and they fasten it with nails with hammer, that it move not. They are upright as the palm tree, and speak not. They must needs be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good. Folks, many preachers today are talking about that this scripture condemns the Christmas tree. And these preachers are half right in their teaching. And they don't go on and explain this verse out. You got to understand the Christmas tree is of a modern origin. It may be 500 years. But where is the history of the Christmas tree? Where does it come from? It had to evolve from something. Well, folks, that idol of which the Christmas tree evolved from is what Jeremiah is talking about. It can't be talked about as being called the Christmas tree back then, because Christ, Jeremiah was before Christ and before any Christmas holiday. But was these festivities of paganism and heathenism being celebrated at the time of Jeremiah? Yes, they were. They were being celebrated in such places as Rome and Greece. It was called Saturnalia, the worship of sun gods. It was celebrated in Persia with the worship of Mithras, the Persian sun god, whose birthday happens to also fall on December the 25th. That's right, Mithras is exactly what this holiday is all about. Saturnalia is what this holiday is all about. Tammuz, Baal, and Saturn, also known as Satan. This is what this holiday is season about. It's not about Jesus Christ. And folks, back when I was a heathen and I was a pagan, I celebrated this holiday. But I got down the Bible and I started reading what God had to tell me. He told me first, as me being part of the house of Israel, a convert to Judaism and being a Jew and an Israelite, a proselyte to the Jewish faith, I read what my fellow kinsman of Jeremiah, who God used to him and to speak to his people, and he told us, learn not the way to heaven. Because you see, at the time when Jeremiah was talking about, I was just like them. I was a heathen. I was dismayed at the signs of the heaven. Oh yeah, that's right. I was dismayed at the signs of heaven. And I practiced the custom of the people. My customs were vain. I didn't have to go out to the forest and cut a tree. I could go find one where somebody already cut it down for me. But I would drag it. I would drag it into my house. I would fasten it up. I decorate it with silver, gold, and gold. And I would nail it in place so that it would not move. Everything that Jeremiah warned me against. Not knowing that this heathen tree was originally called the Baal tree and the Tammuz tree. I would put it upright. It couldn't move on its own, like verse says, so I had to carry it. There was no evil in the tree itself. It was not able to do either good or evil when I put that tree up. But the evilness came in my worship of the tree, folks. So, is this verse about the Christmas tree? Both yes and no. Because the Christmas tree that you have in your house today is the Tammuz bush and the Baal tree. Okay? You're practicing the way of the heathen. If your preacher tells you that this is not what the scripture is talking about, he's a liar. And not only a liar, but a heathen. Okay? If they tell you halfway that it is not the Christmas tree, then they're still lying to you. If you got this thing in your church, you are a heathen. You have it in your home, you are a heathen. If you have it in your workplace, you are a heathen. Any preacher that tells you it's all right to have a Christmas tree in your house, or have lights around your house, or have mistletoe on your front door, he's not only a liar, but he's a heathen. Folks, back when I was a heathen, I learned the way of the heathen. Do Christians teach heathen custom and practices? No, only a heathen can teach a heathen, a pagan and heathen custom. I was brought up and I was raised a heathen. I was raised to celebrate the heathen pagan season of Christmas, the heathen pagan system of Easter, Thanksgiving, and many other heathen feast days. You see, we Messianic Jews, you know us as Christians. Our prophet Jeremiah warned us to learn not the way of the heathen. You see this beautiful Christmas tree, see how it's decorated with silver and gold and lights? It's the pride of man. This is Satan's holiday, just like Halloween, another pagan and heathen feast day. Today, I'm going to try to help you out here and let you know what's right and wrong. Because a lot of people don't know the difference between right and wrong and call themselves Christians. Well, today, I've got experience of being a heathen. I'm no longer a heathen because I gave up the idolatry of Christianity. You see, back when I was a heathen, I had a Christmas tree in my house. That's right. Is there a difference between Christians and those that call themselves Christians? Yes, there's a difference, my friend. Those that call themselves Christians are usually pagans and heathens that celebrate Christmas. Do Christians, Messianic Jews, celebrate Christmas? No, we do not. We've been warned against it. Do Christians, and when I say Christians, I mean Messianic Jews. I'm not talking about all the harlot daughters of the Roman Catholic Church or the Roman Catholic Church. I ain't talking about none of these cults, okay? I'm talking about real, true Christians, Messianic Jews. Those who follow Jesus Christ. Not the one of the Roman Catholic Church and her daughters, a false Christ. Christ has never been in this holiday season. People say, put Christ back in it. You put Christ in it. Which Christ are you talking about? Surely not the Christ of us Jews. Not the Jewish Christ. He's never been in this heathen holiday. The apostles that spread the apostles' doctrine in the early church, they would not have celebrated this heathen and pagan holidays because they were Jews. They knew what the prophet Jeremiah said, learn not the way of the heathen. So today we're going to find out who does what. Do Christians have a Christmas tree in their house? I've never met a Christian that had a Christmas tree in their house. Doubt I ever will. Do Christians put mistletoe upon their door? No. Those that call themselves Christians, who are actually heathens and pagans, put the mistletoe on their door. Do Christians commit adultery by kissing another man's wife under the mistletoe? No. Christians do not do such. Christians don't believe in adultery. Only pagan and heathens that call themselves Christians will kiss another man's wife under mistletoe. Do Christians give out gifts during this holiday season? No. Only pagans and heathens that call themselves Christians will do such. And you know who my favorite hero at this time of the year? Bah humbug Scrooge. He once knew that this was a false until he got brainwashed to believe from demons that this holiday season was okay to celebrate. Do Christians put ham hocks and put out eat ham hocks during this time? No, only heathens and pagans that call themselves Christians do such. Do Christians know that this is not the birthday of Jesus Christ? Yes, we true Christians do. False Christians that are heathens and pagan celebrate this as being the birth of Christ, which is actually the celebration of Mithras, the Persian sun god, and Saturn of Saturnalia. Now, do I know any Christians that give out gifts and believe that this is the birthday of Jesus Christ? I know plenty of that call themselves Christians that are heathens and pagans that celebrate this holiday. I don't know any Christians that celebrate this holiday. And we Messianic Jews, who are your true Christians, will never ever celebrate. This is abomination to Jesus Christ. And if you celebrate this holiday, you don't know Jesus Christ. You don't know the apostles, because they would have spoke out against such demonic celebration. This is Satan's holiday. And if you celebrate this holiday, you are a pagan and you are a heathen and you don't know Jesus Christ. This has been your warning. Take it for what it's worth. I might lose some subscribers on my channel. Oh well. They were never ones that have any love for the truth. And they're pagans and heathens. This may offend many, but it's the truth. The truth is never pleasant when it's told. This is Bubba the Jewish Redneck Prepper saying God bless. Enjoy the journey and learn from this video. Shalom.